Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video here on YouTube. My name is Matt Max and today I'm going to show you a lot of DVDs and some really cool big box PC games that I got from a friend on Skype. His name is Noel. Thank you very much, mate. First we're going to start with some awesome cartoons because I'm a cartoon collector and I think I'm the only one in whole Europe at least that collects only retro cartoons, so cartoons from when I was younger, when I was a child, so like the DVDs from Pokemon till the first Sonic series and Disney, Pixar, etc. So let's start here. The first one for €2 on Marktplaats.nl, that's a Dutch Craigslist. Finding Nemo, the 2-disc special edition. Very nice to have. Awesome animation movie from the makers of, or from the Disney Pixar. Sonic Part 3 and Part 2. And I think I have this one double, but I'm not sure. Then some DVDs that, or cartoons that not everyone knows this cartoon, I think. And that is in Dutch Vrouwtje Theelepel. And it's an original Japanese cartoon. And the original name is Spoon Bote-san, if I'm right. So I have a lot of these, as you can see here. It's a pretty funny cartoon, pretty short, 20 minutes per episode. And it tells the story about an old woman that loves the life, the nature, the animals, and believe in her dreams, etc. It's pretty funny because the animals can talk back to her, can communicate with her, etc. etc. Very popular back in the days on the Dutch television. It's not complete, there are a lot more. Then the mega box of Niels Holgersson, 10 hours, 600 minutes. Niels Holgersson is also a very old cartoon. Back in the days on the Dutch television it was on Kindernet. Kindernet was a channel on TV like Jetix or Fox Kids. Awesome. Then two DVDs that came in today. The complete set of Sonic Underground sealed and the complete set of Sonic the Hedgehog. Two different series as you can see, and the third one is Sonic X that you have seen before. And then the next one, special edition Kung Fu Panda from DreamWorks. I'm not a huge fan of DreamWorks because they have a lot of crappy animation cartoons, but Kung Fu Panda is definitely one of the better ones if I must choose one title. Also €2, new in a store. Then some Tintin DVDs. I'm a huge fan of Tintin. You had the how you call it, the animated movie from Steven Spielberg. It was also very good, but the original cartoons are even better. This is not a cartoon. This is a documentary with the maker of Tintin. The original writer of Tintin, and it tells the story about the cities and the countries that Tintin visits in his adventures. So the Blue Lotus, for example, Tintin in Tibet, etc. So it's very nice to have. It's with original sound effects and original commentary of Hergé, and Hergé is the artist behind Tintin. Then the complete series of Earthworm Jim. Bought it from eBay because in Europe it never got a release in this version. It's with the original voice of Dan Castellaneta. Then 2 volumes of VR Troopers, also bought on eBay, but these are the PAL releases. In the United States you have more releases of the VR Troopers. VR Troopers is obviously a rip-off of the Power Rangers, also made by Saiban Entertainment. And they also made Beetleborgs, but Beetleborgs is pretty expensive to buy on eBay. Beetleborgs never had an official release in Europe, although not the complete set, only loose discs. Then the collector's edition of The Legend of Zelda. This is also an animated series, 3 hours of action. I don't think it's quite so good as the games. As you can see, Link seems different than the original Link of Nintendo, and that's because they not had an original license from Nintendo. That's the reason why he is not the same as the Link in the video games. Then 4 parts of the series Natalie. It's also very old, and it was on the Dutch television, made by Just Entertainment and Just Bridge Entertainment and Just Works Entertainment. 4 parts, nothing very special. And if you have enough of the DVDs, please wait because I have some games. Then the triple DVD box of Spawn. It was an HBO release, and it was released in the Netherlands by Bridge Pictures. Spawn is a very darky cartoon, but I think pretty good to watch. I never watched it, but I know Spawn, of course, from the comics. Then 2 sealed triple DVD sets that I bought from someone on a Dutch website. I have to sell these because they are not complete. Spider-Man 5000 and a triple set of Fantastic Four. Why are these not complete, you may ask? That's because Spider-Man 5000 has 4 volumes. This is 1, 2, 3, so I'm missing one. And that's also for Fantastic Four. And there are some complete series on eBay at this moment, but they are a little bit expensive. So I hope to sell this for about 10 to 15 euros. They are sealed, brand new, so that I can buy the complete sets of these 2 DVDs or series. Then some games. For 5 euros I bought the following games: Super Mario Golden Coins, James Bond 007, Great Greed, and this is a game that you don't see very often in the wild, Asterix, and Kirby's Dream Land. Awesome game. Great Greed is about 10 to 15 euros at this moment, and maybe it's going to rise in price because it's not so common as most of these games. But we don't know, maybe it's rising in price. Then the special limited edition of Phantasmagoria. Thank you, Noel. It's complete, as you can see here. Where is it? Here. It's a very obscure game back in the days, like also The Seventh Guest. Then a game that you don't see a lot. I talked to a fellow collector. He collects PC big box games, and he said to me, "This is officially a CDI release. Why the fuck did it get a release on the PC? Because it's very bad." And that is The History Great Adventures of Marco Polo. It's a bad game. It's a rip-off. It's a port from the CDI. You don't see it a lot on eBay. I saw like 1 auction in the last few months. Then the next game, that is Myth 2 Soul Blighter. Also, just to put that away. Also, not a game that you see a lot. It's made by Bungie, so it has to be good. Then the trilogy box of Myst. Myst is one of the most common PC big box games you ever saw on eBay. Wow, I think 200-300 auctions of Myst, the original game. I have like 3 or 4 copies of it, and you don't even get a penny for it. But it's a pretty good game. It's decent. It's quite obscure in its own way, but it's decent. Then the game Die by the Sword. One of the games I loved the most back in the days, and it had original price at 130 guldens. It's like 50-60 euros. It's the original price tag. Age of Empires 1. Fantastic game. Oh, I played that a lot back in the days. And then the last 2, to see, made by Infogrames, Silver. Pretty hard to find on eBay if you search for Silver. It's upside down. It's an adventure RPG. Seems to be very epic, but I don't know if it's good. If someone has played this game on the PC, please let me know. Want to know if it's any good. And the last one, Arthur's Knights, Chapter 1, Origins of Excalibur. Very old game. It's Wannadoot. It's an old internet provider here in the Netherlands. I think they also made some games, and they're also a telecom group back in the days. So that was it for this week, guys. Sorry. I hope you liked the DVDs. I want to see you next time because there's again a huge lot coming from the United States from my good friend John, and with huge I mean like 50 to 60 items. So stay tuned for the next time, guys, and I hope to see you then. Bye bye.